Good afternoon, good wherever you are, all over every part of this world. Once again, I'm here coming to you just to share the few things I have in my mind, and just to let you know that every time you are always with me in my heart. Guys, today I would like to share what I decided to do after I had confirmed that my journey is now confined inside my house just because of this oxygen machine and cylinder you always find in front of me. After being confined here and strictly here in the house, the journey, and bearing in mind that this is something I had never imagined. I used to wake up each and everyone had his or her own different reason as to why he or she is not going to school. But most of the cases were strictly related to, and after I have discovered that most of their cases are strictly related on the issue of family related problem. The issue of family related problem is so much entrenched in some areas, such that only God who can come and do his miracles to complete this problem. So what I decided to do is that the few young boys who I could have reached, I started approaching one by one. I started counseling them one by one, and at one time I would call even two of them just to talk to them, give them hope that there is hope after the end of the tunnel. The biggest problem in life is to lose hope. I could even show about my life, how I used to be a senior person where I used to work, and today, despite almost being a beggar, I'm still resilient, determined that at the end of the day, there is another day. I used to explain them very well with my case. I used to show them how they should relate in my case. And most of them, very few of them, actually gradually came back into their senses. Luckily enough, most of those I decided to engage with is those who have completed their class 8, their class standard 8 class, who are now waiting to join the Form 1. And I started showing them how they should not stop going to Form 1 simply because that their family or the mother or father could not be able to raise for their kids, for their school fees. Instead, I showed them that even day school education is still very vital, very important, very important. And I even showed them how so many students who are going to day school are performing very well. Especially, it happened that there's one school which is a Catholic-based school here allowed, and it does very well, even in the examination. The good thing with that school that it centrally concentrate to those students who are based on this primary school which is allowed this area. I did my best. I did my best. Those who are ready, I connected them, and they even joined their secondary school. Through my effort for the last 4-5 years, over 5 boys by God luck have managed to complete the form for standard education, and they sat the examination cases through my effort of initially talking to them and showing them the importance of going to school. This is the best achievement, at least I always remember, and it motivates me very, 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 very much that there is always at the end of the tunnel hope, determination. All will be well. Dear brothers and sisters, even when you are unable to do something, I believe if you look something to do for life or to change your best, to change life for that person who is next to you, God will always reward you. God will always reward you. I believe one of the reasons why I'm alive today, maybe that is the few things I'm doing to appreciate all what God is doing to us in our daily life. I have managed one of the cases of the one boy, after taking him to school, he managed to go to that school for over 2 years. The third year, he was chased away from school. When he came here, I requested him to give me the phone number of his teacher, class teacher. When I talked to the class teacher and really deeply explained the nature and the life of that boy,
you always see in school, without any school fees, what he has gone through in life. He was so sympathetic. So finally, the teacher told me that since he could do nothing beyond his power, he sent me the number of the principal of that school. I called the principal and explained to him the nature and the suffering that boy has gone through in life, actually, even to reach where he is now. And from that point, the teacher got a clear picture of the life of that boy. Immediately after the boy went to school, the principal called him
and even challenged him why he has never bothered to go to his school, to his office, to explain to him. In fact, the principal was very sorry. Further to that, I managed to call somebody in this so-called CDF office here in Kenya, which are the offices being run by the councillors of these areas, and explained to them, and they promised to be repaying the school fees of that boy right from that minute up to when he completed his 4-4 last year. I think with that small effort, we managed to help that boy to become a street boy or a crook in our society. Whenever I saw those boys, I always got so motivated and believe that despite my situation, at least I have done something which has, in one way or the other, made by God to see the wonderful work we do for His people in this world. Sharing that small topic for today, I want to motivate everyone, wherever you, my people, you are, to come up, help us, to help us, so that we can manage to help so many street boys and those children who do not go to school. Like this morning, I woke up to find a big boy of about who is supposed to be in class 2, class 3. I've been seeing around here, but he no longer to go to school. I called her mom. I called their mom. I called her mother and asked him why that this boy has not gone to school. He started telling me that there's no money. Yeah? I felt so bad. I really felt so bad. But since my hand, I'm very tired that there's nothing I could have done beyond that. God will open the way. So wherever you are, even if you don't have anything at your pocket, God has given us mind. God has given us power to think of how you can assist your fellow neighbor in whatever way. Even some of us go hungry, whereas you are eating enough. Let us help those neighbors, those boys who don't have. Kindly support my channel, subscribe to my channel, share. Kindly. For that, get there. Wish you the best. Thank you so much. We meet the next video.